Michael Gentile looks like he could be the grumpy old grandfather next door. But what kind of sick senior citizen would send your kids a perverted picture like this? Or leave your little girl the most disgusting voicemails imaginable?
Hey, my little sex kitten. How are you, sweetheart?
Gentile is the latest creep I've caught in our special investigative series, Hansen vs. Predator.
I can't wait to kiss you and hold you. I love you, sweetheart.
Over the years, I've caught more than 300 of them. Why don't you take a seat right over there? But let me tell you, Gentile is one of the worst I've ever seen. His aggressive attempts to seduce a 13-year-old will turn your stomach.
I want to make you so happy, my little angel. I love you, baby, so much.
And you'll be shocked when you hear what cops say Gentile was planning.
A kiddie porn manufacturing site.
Gentile is much older than most of the predators I catch. He's 64. He says he's a limo driver. He likes to play drums and he loves to run around in the nude. His email address says it all. Love to be naked. Our sting takes place in Fairfield, Connecticut, a quintessential New England town some 50 miles from Manhattan. Predators don't only roam the big city, they troll the suburbs too. It could be a guy like Gentile, driving across state lines to have sex with a minor, or even the guy down the street, like Charles Lawrence.
No, Chris, what are you doing?
I know Lawrence. We used to take the same commuter train into the city. I was shocked when he showed up at our sting house to chill with a 13-year-old boy.
What are you doing here? Chris, please. I know, but you'd have to explain this to her. Come here, man.
Today, it's Gentile who's on the police radar. So with the cooperation of the Fairfield cops, we set up a sting operation.
You should have that taser out.
Placing more than a dozen hidden cameras all over, in water bottles, in trash cans, and on the fence. The police are also working with Tetrad Corps, a watchdog group working to expose online predators.
I don't have sex or anything on this local guy.
That's Lori from Tetrad. She's one of the operatives who communicates with the predators.
I'm just really scared. Can you prove to me right now you don't have a gun?
The on-site decoy is a 19-year-old theater student who is posing as a 13-year-old girl. On social media, Tetrad posts innocuous pictures of real underage girls. Tetrad never makes the first contact. It doesn't take long for the rat named Gentile to crawl out of the sewer and contact the decoy we will call Brittany.
I love you so much, baby.
Gentile sends pictures of himself naked, posing in front of a mirror, in the woods, even sitting on the toilet. His text messages are some of the raunchiest and most disgusting imaginable. Many we can't even put on TV, but most involve Gentile's love for nudity. I sent you a picture on Skype. I'm naked. I would kiss you all over, LOL. Yesterday, I went to a river upstate and went nude sunbathing. Do you want to go with me, LOL? Will you try sleeping naked tonight? I sleep naked every night. He sends Brittany links to porn videos, asking her to watch and learn. Remember, he thinks he's talking to a 13-year-old girl. I want you to feel comfortable looking at naked human bodies. I also want you to learn what they're doing. Watching those movies is your sex education homework, he says. I'm going to give you a test on it tomorrow. Gentile asks her to get a banana and do unmentionable things with it. It's just practice for when the real thing ever happens. I want you to imagine that the banana is me. He reveals what could be interpreted as a passion for pedophilia. We went on a tour today of an old castle on the Hudson River. There were 2 girls around your age. I was looking at those girls today, thinking of you, and getting so excited. What is even more disturbing, Gentile sent pictures of what appears to be child pornography. Then he asks Brittany something that will come back to haunt him. Can I take pictures of you? Yeah, maybe. LOL, no one will see them though, right? Just me. I would never want to see my sweetheart with anyone.
That is child pornography. There's a varying degree of what their intent is, what their actions are, and what they plan to do.
After about a month of his almost constant texting, it's time to reel in this slimy fish. Tetrad's decoy leaves him a message. Her parents will be gone the following weekend. Gentile, who calls his wife the witch, tells her he's going out to help a friend. He drives 35 miles from Brewster, New York to Fairfield. The decoy asks him to come in through the side door.
I'm sorry, can you just get this for me? I'm just being so mad.
Seconds after he's in the hallway,
I'm really sorry.
If you look at the dictionary definition of a predator, you'll probably see the face of Michael Gentile.
My little angel, I love you, baby, so much.
Gentile left that creepy message for our decoy. From her text, he clearly knows that she says she's only 13, and the text he sent her will make you sick. Do you think you could take a picture of your blank for me? Feel sexy about yourself and take a picture. Are you going to take a picture for me after you shower? Why is Gentile so focused on getting pictures of a 13-year-old? He's 64, old enough to be the girl's grandfather, but he's texting like an oversexed boy wanting to go steady. You're my girlfriend, and I'm your boyfriend. I love you so much, my angel. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and know that you are actually mine. He thinks that day is about to come. But what this predator doesn't know is that the only embrace he'll be getting is the long arm of the law. After an hour drive, Gentile arrives at the Sting House. He parks his car down the street, lurking up to the door. He comes inside for just a moment. It all seems like it's going as planned, but then, when he gets inside the door...
I'm really sorry.
It seems Grandpa has his antenna up for more than sex, and suddenly he bolts.
Do you want anything to drink?
I'll be outside, okay? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go grab
Hey,
my
Mike.
jacket, is that alright?
Mike? Yeah? Come here a minute, please.
Looks like I won't get a chance to invite Grandpa Gentile to have a seat, but outside a dozen cops are waiting for him.
Got anything on you?
Just a little knife in my pocket.
His only date tonight with detectives at headquarters.
I just come have a seat in here.
There, the officers search him a second time. They find a key card for a local hotel. Gentile lives only an hour away. Why would he need a room? As detectives wait for a judge to issue a search warrant for the hotel room, they start the booking process. And the line of questioning he would have faced in the kitchen with me.
Single, divorced, married?
Married. Soon to be divorced.
Married, soon to be divorced. Meaning he knew this at some point was going to be on TV in a Hansen versus Predator investigation, and it wasn't going to go over well at home.
Remember, Gentile told his wife, who he affectionately calls the witch, he was going out to help a friend. She hasn't a clue he was going out to meet a teen. Cops take his fingerprints,
Just relax.
his mugshot,
Here we go.
and then he learns how much his bail will be.
Your bond is $500,000.
The cops tell him he's got one phone call.
I told my wife, she works for an attorney.
Now Gentile makes the call married predators dread,
I'm in jail.
telling the wife he's under arrest for trying to sleep with a 13-year-old.
I went to meet somebody and they're saying that she was underage or something. I don't know.
She apparently thinks this is a big joke.
This is Officer Whitman, Fairfield Police. This is not a joke. If you want, you can call back the police department. I can give you that number.
It might be easier for Gentile to speak with detectives who take him to the interrogation room where he signs away his right to remain silent.
What is your reason to be in Fairfield, Connecticut today?
I was meeting, I thought, a friend to go to a movie.
And like many of the men we catch, he claims he thought the girl was an adult. His little kitten tells him she's only 13 years old.
How old's your friend?
As far as I understood, she was in her 30s.
What was your dialogue between the two of you?
Just different things about everything.
Like
Sex to school, you know.
sex to school?
Yeah, everything, parents and, you know.
Do you go to school?
No.
Does a 30-year-old go to school?
She said she did.
What school?
She said she was just studying at home.
30-year-old studying at home?
Yeah.
Well, whose house is that you were at?
That, as far as I know, was hers.
Hers?
Our parents.
30-year-old lives with her parents? You understand the charges that I told you?
Yeah, I didn't know she was a minor.
You didn't know she was a minor?
No, I thought, she told me she was younger, but I thought we were just doing role play.
But her thing, when I first met her, she said she was 34 or 36 or something. I don't remember exactly.
You're out there a lot on social media.
A little, yeah, once in a while.
Yeah. So what's a common name you're using?
Michael. Another would love to be naked.
You don't mind if I'm frank with you, do you? Do you?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So we know you were here to meet somebody.
Okay.
We know that.
Okay.
Right? But she never said she was 30 or 34 years old. She said she was 13.
Okay.
Well, tell me. Tell me
when I first found her picture, said she was 34.
No, it doesn't. It
Yes,
says
it
right
does.
here. I'm 13.
It says.
Okay. And your response is 13. Now that's gorgeous. Okay, so you want us to believe that a 30-year-old woman who's role-playing about 13, she was still playing a role?
Yeah.
Even when you tell her you're old enough to be her grandfather?
I guess so. Yeah.
You know what? Stop the. How's that sound, Mike?
All right.
You are parents' worst nightmare.
You sit here and you tell us you're role-playing, that you weren't here to see a 13-year-old. You think your wife's and your daughter gonna buy that you just told us? I don't think so. So sit there and think about that for the next 3 days while you're in the jail cell. Because they ain't gonna believe it. And I'm gonna hate to be making that phone call. And that's the story you're gonna keep? Good luck to you. Have a nice life.
Gentile won't need that hotel room. He's got a bed. The holding cell at the Fairfield police station. As he's put behind bars, the cops have their warrant to search the room.
Police with a search warrant.
6 detectives carefully enter. They look under the mattress. They find his wallet, computer, and a tablet. And this.
Oh, there's the knife he was talking about.
They find Gentile's digital camera. Remember, he told the decoy he wanted to take pictures of her naked.
He was set up to actually photograph this sexual encounter in the hotel room.
Yeah. A kiddie porn manufacturing site. And that is an additional crime and an additional factor that we have to weigh.
Cops reportedly found 24 sexually explicit images of minors on his cell phone. He was charged with attempted second-degree sexual assault, attempted risk of injury to a minor, attempting to entice a minor by computer, and possession of child pornography. He pleaded guilty.